Hey guys, woke up about 10 minutes ago. It's a beautiful day outside, and it's time to make it happen. I mean, I know it's not gonna be perfect, right? And we're not gonna make 12 hours today, possibly, probably not. But I wanna get close, right? And the things that we learned yesterday were that I'm gonna journal today, I'm gonna have the friction between distractions. But yeah, that's the goal. Just clarity and friction and journey. Let's make it happen. We're back in the car. The bike era did not last long. Yeah, bro, like what clarity even means is that like whenever you're doing something and it's like this huge task of like let's say like becoming famous. Like how do you even approach that, right? That's so big. But when you break it down into oh, I just have to film a video talking about this topic for 2 minutes. You know, that's so much more approachable than I have to be famous, right? And oftentimes whenever we don't write things down and whenever we don't clarify things on what we're doing, we end up with huge subconscious goals of I have to be rich. You know, that's been my goal for the longest time, right? I have to be rich. And oftentimes that becomes my actual goal in the moment. And that's an unapproachable goal, which is why I procrastinate, which is why I push things off, because it's this huge goal that I breaking things down and clarifying things make things a lot more approachable and makes me a lot less susceptible to distractions. So that's the deal with that. And putting friction between distractions basically means making it harder to access Instagram, YouTube, whatever. So it gives me time to think, do I really want to be on Instagram right now? That's about it. Listen, now I gotta figure out what I'm actually doing. Thankfully, I don't know why, bro. I've been really scared for some reason. That's putting power in the universe. Shit. I've been feeling very scared. I am feeling very scared right now. I think the fact is that I just don't have enough momentum to override that fear. It's a fear around whether or not like I'll succeed, you know. But I know the equation to success, which is never give up and continuously learn. See to blame it on this world and say that no one supports me, which is why I'm like why I have this fear. But I think that's useless, dude. It's just like putting away the power. I think it is my fault. Like I could be doing more to maintain and preserve this momentum that I have, and I could have it affect me less every time there's a dip in momentum. So it's all in my hands, right? Let's go inside and let's get working, dude. Here's what I have to do. 1 hour, 3 hours, and 30 minutes. So it was a 4.5 hour workday at the minimum. Yeah, bro. I'd say let's edit Benji's video, upload my vlog, and then head back home, eat breakfast. Inside. Hey guys, finished a little work session. Honestly, I didn't finish much. I think I'm stuck in that perfectionist mindset. Like anytime I feel unsure of whatever I'm editing and how well the client is gonna receive it, I get paralyzed and I just don't do anything. And that's what I did right now. So I'm stepping out, gonna go back home, eat breakfast, come back to it with this mindset of, you know what, let's make this the worst edit possible, and just revise it 3-4 times and make it better, right? It sucks, bro. You know, something that's factual about this world is that everyone has a lot of problems, right? Like everyone has insecurities. You know, perfectionism is a struggle that almost everyone goes through, right? And that's part of this world. Like that's how humans are set up. Humans have flaws, and you know, it's our duty, it's our journey to work through them and live a better life, right? It's ignorant to want to have all of these problems solved for you, because then what's the point of, you know, working for it, of being ahead of other people, because everyone else has the exact same problem, dude. Like there's nothing to worry about, right? Make it happen. Hey guys, heading back to the library. I don't know, ain't gonna lie, like today's been a very bad day. I've been very much down in the dumps today, and if I had to give reasons, it it would be because I procrastinate a lot. I procrastinated a lot because there wasn't clarity around the work. There wasn't clarity around the work because I didn't create clarity around the work. And I think now it's just that point of like, it's that point of you're in that hole and you gotta build yourself out of that hole. And bouncing back is always the hardest part, right? And right now I'm in that moment of bouncing back and struggling to do it. As always, I'm struggling, right? But this is what separates entrepreneurs from entrepreneurs. So I'm procrastinating procrastinating really bad right now. But you know, like, life is beautiful, right? Like, this is supposed to be fun, and this is fun. Like, it's dependent on how you see it. You know, there's so many people who made it to the top, and you know what they say at the top is not that it's, you know, it's amazing to have millions of dollars. They say that it wasn't worth it without the journey. You know, that it wouldn't matter without the journey. And right now is the journey, and this is the time that I make it happen, right? And if this is not there, then the millions don't matter. So why am I so afraid to do this? I think it's just like I painted this monster in my head, and I just want to procrastinate on fighting that monster, but it's just a monster. And at the end of the day, like, whether I defeat the monster or talk it into submission, like, it's just an event in my life that's gonna be over by the end of the day. And once it's over, I'm gonna go on a run and have a great rest of the day. So what am I worried about? There's a lot. I mean, obviously I can consciously pull it out of my subconscious, but like, this is nice. Like, this is fear. And this journey was meant to have fear. This journey was meant to be hard. So let's go in there and make it happen. And come out warriors. Go on a run, go back home, eat some dinner, and go to sleep. Okay. It's been about like 2 hours. There's a cute girl at the cafe. But yeah, dude, just clocking in. I think as you start working, like, that momentum really helps you just keep moving forward. Dude, I hate this, dude. I hate this. I spent like 4 hours on something that should have taken like 30 minutes. And it just burns me out. I shouldn't be spending this much time on something. But I think I have more clarity on what it means to like make a rough draft. I think I just gotta practice it more on making like really bad edits and learning to revise them rather than making them perfect. Because you can never make something perfect on the first go. And that ideology only gets you like, it makes you work for 4 hours more than 30 minutes. Okay, no worries. We're gonna head on a little trek right now for today's jog. Gonna take a little more chill. You know, realistically, like, we didn't finish what we want to do today. We're gonna go home, get it done by tonight. Usually, I only want to pick up the camera. I mean, you know, I only want to pick up the camera whenever I have shit figured out. But right now, I don't have shit figured out. And when I started this challenge 2 days ago of wanting to work 12 hours a day, I was actually doing a lot better in terms of output rather than I'm doing now. And I don't have anything figured out. Like, honestly, bro, like, I don't have anything figured out. And I know that every single person who made it was in this exact same position, confused on what they should be doing. And I know. Maybe I'm overplaying it, but I think I just gotta come back, take a deep breath, just focus on what makes me happy for a bit. I cut myself some fruit. I'm gonna finish the client edit for today, and then I'm just gonna relax. I'm not gonna work on anything except client work and my vlog for the next 3 days. Dude, I am struggling, dude, and you know, in this moment, I really do just want to put the camera down and not do anything, right? But these are the moments that are the most important to show. These are the moments that are the most important to overcome. So let's do it. Let's take things off our plate for now. Let's take a step back and come back stronger in a few days.